Fausta Ponsianus Mutani, born and raised from the foothills of Mount Kilimanjaro, Tanzania. I'm 23 years old and I'm a student from the Water Institute pursuing bachelor's in water resources and irrigation engineering. I'm in my final year.
This is your girl, Notabo Ncube. I'm from Zimbabwe and I'm 21 years old. I've recently finished my studies in veterinariness, so I'm interested in animals.
My name is Betty Mutisi, or a contestant from Rwanda.
I'm by name of Minyana Gisela Honda, and I'm a Rwandan and a contestant in the Miss Career Africa. And currently I'm a student at Rwanda Institute for Conservation Agriculture, doing science and technology in agriculture.
Je m'appelle Bobette Ndoko, je suis étudiante en droit économique et je viens de la République démocratique du Congo.
I'm Nyabonyo Anna Charity from Uganda, working with Ebenezer Real Estates as an assistant land surveyor.
Mon nom est Élisée Kahasha, je suis étudiante en faculté de droit public international à l'université de Kinshasa. Je viens de la République démocratique du Congo.
Okay, my name is Prudence Maloka from South Africa. I am in the final year of studies on a bachelor's in business administration, holding a certificate in digital marketing. I am the founder of River Bars Events and currently funded into manufacturing River Bar sauce, which is a food condiment.
My name is Ifunaya Eze. I'm from Enugu State in Nigeria. I'm a graduate of chemical engineering. I'm a creative writer and author, and I consider myself an inner genius advocate, and that's why I'm here in the Miss Career Africa competition.
Je m'appelle Gracia Mbula, je suis de la République démocratique du Congo.
The thing that interested me and my motivation to joining Miss Career, I first knew about Miss Career last year, and I was wondering why was my country not in the list. Yeah. So when I saw the opportunity this year, I had to grab it, and my aim is reconnecting with other sisters in Africa, learning from them, growing together with the business training, the ideas, learning their experiences and how far they have gone compared to what I'm doing in my country.
I'm interested in learning new things. I'm interested in motivating young people around me.
Interest mainly is about serving community, but mainly in the field I'm studying for, because I joined agriculture as my passion, and I'm very passionate working with farmers. I'm interested in it.
Contestant in Miss Career Africa with a dream of advocating for STEM education in Africa, because I'm a product of STEM. STEM is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
My project name is savoir-faire, a French word meaning know-how. My project is about providing training and skills to youth on agriculture, leadership, and entrepreneurship. I want to end an employment problem in my country because it's causing so many problems like theft. The youth attempted to attempt theft and robbery. They engage themselves to risk behaviors like drug addiction. So I want to end that problem and provide them with the spirit of hard work so that they may be self-employed and end the dependence ratio. I will train them, and they will have to work with the project, the practicals, and it's also a way of their entrepreneurial foundation. We do the contract farming together. So after they finish the training, they'll be producing their products, the pigs, mushrooms, chicken, and we will be buying them and send them to the market. So we will even avoid the market problem to them.
My project is named Queen Fisher, which means that I'll be breeding fish. The idea is why I chose fish farming is because I've realized that in my community, a lot of people have got a shortage of fish. They travel long distances to go and get fish. As you know, Zimbabwe is a landlocked country, which means that we have got a few sources of water. But with all that, I don't want my community to have a shortage of fish. So this project is going to help my community get jobs and also get fish. And also I want to share ideas of how to do fish, and also motivate other young women around me that anything is possible if they are determined.
My project is to add the value to the Irish potato as well, to process it. So I'll share my story of how I've got to be inspired to go for the project, because there are a lot of things to go for, but you like ask me, why did you go for that? So like I was at home as well watching our TV news. So I've had oh my god, when I talk about this I get like too touched and too emotional. So there is this people were crying on the TV that be like calling for advocacy from the government and someone else who can help. They'll be like, we've carrying out agriculture as professionals, so nothing else that we do, so we do agriculture as that's the only income that we get. By end of the day, when we have the harvest, so they are being brought in the stocks, we don't have somebody to buy that. And our children, we just pay everything that we have as an income is from there. So our students, I mean, our kids are dropping out from the schools because we are not able to pay the school fees. So we are dying of hunger. So all around, these are the problem. They are roaming around because of problem. So there is this voice of the mom. She was like very, very crying. I'd be like, my kids are dropping out from the school. They're really, really hungry. So I'm calling for the help. So this really touched me a lot, and I was like, voila, so what should I do with that? So that put my mind, I'll go to do my personal research and do what should I do to solve this problem. So that's when my project came. I was like, I'm going to be adding value to the Irish potato, where I'll be able to make it to the powder that people can't like grow them and then be rotten. I was like doing that in the way of preservation. So by the way I did the research on that, I'd be like, that would not be enough. Since like the statistics shows that 29 tons every year gets spoiled. So I don't think to make it a powder will be enough. So I just want to widen my project, so I'll be also able to make into the powder that I'll be using to wash the clothes. And again, I have the third products with my projects. I'll be able to make the wine from the Irish potato. So I think all around with my three products, I'll be able to solve the product. I'll be able to see my moms really like happy that they are growing Irish potato as well.
Thank you. My project is called Agriculture Tech Technology. So it is mainly boosting or increasing the agricultural farming yield by using technology. So this project is mainly automatic soil identification, like soil status. Soil status means soil pH, soil nutrient, humidity, and soil micronutrient. The micronutrient, the nutrient that crops needs to grow to give the yield. So it identifies them automatically, and it irrigates when the soil water is low, it irrigates automatically. And all those information that I said, they are sent to the farmer's mobile phone, like the phone is connected to the system.
Le projet parle de Soso Yamboka sur l'alimentation, et je lutte contre l'importation de poulet et des œufs dans mon pays. Et je compte créer, grâce à mon entreprise, je compte diminuer le chômage qui est influent en fait dans mon pays. Je veux aussi inviter les jeunes à avoir des idées, à créer des entreprises et à créer l'emploi en fait dans le pays.
Project is advocate the future of Africa stands on STEM. As I explained before, STEM is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. When I made research on how did the European countries, how did the outside continents make it, I realized that most of their governments invested in STEM some years ago. That's like 2003. Yes, I guess 2003, and really their economic development has really gone high because they have invested in STEM. If only that can get back to Africa, I think there would be a great change in our economic level and development. So that really touched me, and I felt like, oh, if I personally did STEM because I personally did engineering course, that's land surveying, not because I was told about how good it was, but it's just like a love for doing something unique. You get it? So doing something unique as a girl has made me know, oh, when you do something unique, the opportunities of getting good, like let me say good jobs, which really earns a lot and can change your life. So that inspired me. I was like, okay, if this is STEM and I'm a girl child and I'm doing it, oh, there are girls out there who can do it. So Africa, let's put our hands together and invest in STEM. I'm begging the governments of Africa that STEM can make a difference. And if we invest in STEM, our economies will change, and we will not need to employ other countries, other continents come and work for us in Africa, because we have the brain. We can still do it. And we need to give opportunities to our own Africans, engineers to be employed in these STEM-related jobs instead of hiring experts from abroad, which is quite expensive. And remember, we have a lot of problems in Africa. We would first solve our own problems than adding more other problems out there.
Mon projet, je l'appelle Bon goût, bonne santé, BGBS. J'ai été inspirée par ces projets lorsque je constatais qu'il y avait beaucoup de problèmes de santé en ville de Kinshasa. Je parle de santé, pourquoi? Parce que la plupart de la population quinoise, elle mange de la nourriture conservée grâce au formol. Normalement, d'abord, le formol est un problème pour la santé. Une exposition grave peut créer des problèmes au niveau de la voie respiratoire. Et à la longue, ça peut causer de cancer. Et si on se disait que toute la population quinoise avait le cancer, c'est déjà un problème. Imaginez-vous que quelqu'un mange une seule fois la journée et qu'il mange... Imaginez-vous que quelqu'un mange une fois la journée et qu'il mange de la nourriture mal conservée, soit conservée grâce au formol. Je crois que c'est un problème, un danger pour l'avenir et pour le futur.
I was inspired by how much potential is in the youth in all over Africa, but then they do not have access to resources, access to opportunities. So I created opportunities like the networking cocktail, where they come together to meet with corporates to discuss businesses and also solicit their business ideas and bring them into activity.
Project title is Eureka Induced. Eureka is not an English word, it has a Greek root. And Eureka is something that you say when you come up upon a great discovery. Like when you make a great discovery, just shout Eureka, like something you've been looking for. And that was the title of my first book, Eureka Induced. So why I chose it as a project title is because I'm trying to sell the idea that we all have the capacity to do more than we are currently doing for ourselves. We all have the capacity to attain more in life. And my project is about a knowledge capital economy for Africa, because that's what's developing the rest of the world. There's something you know how to do, there's something I know how to do. And then when we come together and share those things, we can improve Africa and make it better. Yes, and I'm also looking at empowering people. While you're telling people that you can do better, you also look for a means of empowering them, giving them something they can work with. So I also have a business aspect to the project. So.
Mon entreprise d'abord qui s'appelle Perfect Vision, mais mon projet parle de renforcement, prise en charge des jeunes filles dans l'industrie de l'art. Cela veut dire que je vais apprendre les jeunes filles qui ne se suffisent pas, qui sont un peu pauvres et qui ne savent pas exécuter certains métiers, d'apprendre comme moi, de faire comme moi, parce que moi je suis artiste et je fabrique des ponts de fleurs en ciment. Et ça, parfois d'autres gens sont impressionnés, ils pensent qu'utiliser du ciment, faire le travail avec du ciment, c'est pour des hommes. Parfois ils sont étonnés à me voir aussi en train de dessiner, en train de peindre, en train de faire des tableaux de peinture. Alors mon projet vise à apprendre à d'autres jeunes filles de faire comme moi, de ne pas baisser les bras, de ne pas dire que non, ça c'est le travail des garçons, non c'est difficile à faire ça, non, il faut être courageuse.
Abu Dhabi.
Miss Career Africa yagarutse ku nshuro ya kabiri, umwana w'umukobwa w'umunyafrika yongeye guhabwa ijambo, agaciro ndetse n'inkunga guteza imbere imishinga ye. Abamubona hano n'abakandida b'abanyarwanda gusa, ariko hari n'abandi bazaturuka hirya no hino muri Afrika. muze mwese tubashyigikire murakaza neza mu Rwanda bizabera muri Kigali Marriott Hotel ku itariki 27 z'ukwa 11. Yuhu!
The challenges so far that I'm getting is that I'm studying in Dar es Salaam, and Dar es Salaam is too hot to grow the mushrooms there. So the current problem that I'm really facing is the controlling the temperature. But my project Savoir Faire I'll be doing it in Njombe region, where the climate is very favorable for me to do agriculture.
So far with my project, I've managed to secure a place that is a plot which is 1 kilometer by 1 kilometer. And also I've managed to drill a borehole for my water source. As we all know that fish really needs water. So I've managed to do those two. For now, the challenge that I have is to get more assets which include pumps, water pumps. Yes, that's the main thing that I would say.
Challenges like ours there, since I didn't have like skills with that, because I just had an inspiration. I'm high school graduate. Actually, I wasn't like know my information about it, so it is not that easy to be informed enough to do the thing. And again, I don't have the money yet to start, because that's a lot of work that I need to do. I need a lot of money to buy the machines, and as well as the land, as electricity. So it's rotating around the capital, which I don't have yet. But as well, Miss Carrie is here as a very beautiful platform. I think this is my opportunity to show to people that this is a project that is going to bring the impact and the benefits really to the community that investors would invest in. And also, if I get a chance to win for the grant, I think that would add value to what I'm doing now.
The challenges, so far the challenges is mainly the finance or the funds. As a youth, we are not able to we don't have enough money to be able to run it, to distribute all people that want our systems. But we are lucky that we have the opportunity that we have, that we are passionate and able to have skills to run our project, which we believe that we'll be able, as days goes on, we'll be able to look for funds, Miss Career being part of it. So the fund we will be getting will be able to help us run the project.
Mon projet, c'est dès mon jeune âge, on élevait des poulets à la maison. Et depuis mon enfant, j'ai toujours voulu créer une entreprise, particulièrement l'entreprise sur l'alimentation, le poulet, parce que mon pays souffre de la malnutrition. Alors, j'étais passionnée en fait par les poulets, par l'élévation de poulets, en fait par l'élevage en fait de poulets. Et c'est pour cela, dès mon jeune âge, j'ai toujours voulu entreprendre, mais particulièrement dans les poulets. Et quand je suis devenue adulte, et j'ai entendu parler de Miss Car qui sponsorise en fait les idées sur l'entrepreneuriat. Alors ça m'a du coup sauté à l'œil, et j'ai voulu participer pour créer ma propre entreprise en fait.
The challenges I'm facing is, being a girl and in the field of surveying, sometimes someone might think you're not saying the truth, someone might think you're weak. They call us weak species, which is not true. We are not weak species. We can make it. That's out of experience. At least I've gained some experience, and the passion for doing my career has been okay, like I have passion for doing my career. And maybe the other challenge is I've seen very many girls out there being forced to do what they don't want to do just because of financial challenges. So I would love that we put our hands together and see a girl child get into STEM.
Quelques opportunités, c'est avec Miss Caria. Je crois qu'avec Miss Caria, mon projet, il peut maintenant fonctionner, dans le sens où je vise bien sûr le financement, je vise la victoire, et je me dis que c'est une opportunité pour moi de bien exposer, soit de bien parler, de bien montrer aux gens la pertinence de ces projets, de ces problèmes que je trouvais en ville de Kinshasa.
The project has been going so well. However, there have been challenges here and there, such as combining the pitch deck. But with the training from the Miss Career Africa has been very resourceful, and I feel that my project is ready to come into action and impact communities all over Africa.
Project is basically in the developmental stage because right now I'm still a there's something we call youth service in Nigeria. So once you graduate, you enter the scheme for 1 year. So I'm still on the scheme. So that's part of the reason why I haven't launched the project. So the project is it's going to be agrotech, the business part now. So it's going to live online. So I just need to finish up and then we'll launch into it. And then of course I need enough funds, a lot of funds, and that's part of the reason why I'm also in Miss Career Africa, because I see it as an opportunity to accelerate the project and to make it come quicker.
This project is going to help a lot of young women to believe in themselves and that anything is possible as long as they work hard. And above all, they say that charity begins at home. And I've just started my charity in my community, and that's my home. So with this project, I believe that people won't have to travel long distances. Can you imagine traveling long distances and then after that you get robbed along the way and you get so disappointed? So with this project, it's going to bring the fish closer to them and the market to be very close.
Since that person is interested and is willing to see people trending their standards of living, I think that person, I believe that person should invest in the business since I'm changing people's lives, since I'm bringing the solution to the problem that community of Rwanda has, not only Rwanda, but like around Africa, since statistics shows that 75% of all jobs in Africa is from agriculture. So people are now getting scared of carrying out agriculture because the harvest is being destroyed. So where Africa ending to if you're getting scared without professionals? So I think investors should like tackle that and invest in the agriculture project as well, mine.
Project is very unique because, as I said, it is automatic, meaning automatic that the farmer doesn't need to be in the field to use the system. Like it is also connected to the front, that meaning wherever you are, you'll be having all information needed about how the feed, how the crops are doing, or everything that is happening that is needed to be known by the farmer. And more things that our system is environmental friendly and affordable, meaning that every farmer, either smallholder farmers, corporate, individual farmers, they can afford it because they will be paying in installments.
Oh ouais, c'est une très belle question. Ce qui fait de mon projet un projet unique, c'est dans le sens où il vise d'abord le bien-être de toute la population. Et après, c'est lorsque je donne aux gens de manger bio, de façon moins chère d'abord. Et puis, ils ne mangent pas seulement une fois la journée. Non, 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 non. Parce que lorsqu'il y aura beaucoup de nourriture, ils seront obligés de bien manger le matin, midi, le soir. Imaginez que tu te trouves dans un pays où les gens ne mangent peut-être pas les œufs le matin. Alors, si moi, je produisais dans ma ferme, parce que c'est bien sûr une ferme, de poules et de porcs, les poules seront en mesure de pondre des œufs, lesquels œufs seront en mesure d'aider même les plus pauvres à consommer des aliments et à des protéines complètes.
What makes my project so unique is that we are an events management company. We don't only wait to be called for a service. We create our own events, just like the networking cocktail. And we not only have one stream of income, but two, whereby we have a recurring income of the networking cocktail and a non-recurring income of the riverboat sauce, which is the food condiments that we're currently manufacturing. Someone should invest in it because it has a recurring income whereby the sales are going out each and every day. And the second option is where the networking cocktail is going to happen, which happens quarterly 4 times a year.
Need funds, yeah, but more than funds, what I need is people. What I need is people, those people that know how to, some people know how to farm, some people know what it is. Like, one of the reasons that I found out that most agro projects have failed and most interventions have failed in Africa is the fact that we borrow foreign practices. People have not really taken the time to look at the African soil, to look at the things that are missing. So when we bring these things together, we need mostly African professionals that are willing to look at Africa well and come up with solutions.